because I live by this rule, like, don't post anything you won't allow commentary on. So if you're gonna post your relationship on the internet, expect people to comment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I'd be proud of the expression, like how I allow myself to express myself and be how I truly am with people, with friends, with the community that I'm with. You probably don't even know who Travis Hunter. Do you know who Travis Hunter is?
See the basketball? I mean football? Football? Boy.
This is wonderful. Everything is going our way.
What did you do to my drink? You what?
Alright, what's good, y'all? She in her mood a little bit. Welcome to Talking It Out, man. Yes, sir.
You see, I pray for peace, but still I bring drama. All you pussy hoes.
Oh, is it recording? It's on? Alright, bet. What's good, y'all? I'm a little high. I want to be able to, like... Man, it doesn't matter. But what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Talking It Out. Episode 23. I don't think I've said that number yet, so it has to be episode 23. I think the last one was 22. Episode 23. We're 23 episodes in after about 2-ish years, maybe even less than that. But today we have a new guest, someone who has been here, I've known for a while, but has not been on the podcast yet. I've known her since freshman year, probably the second day of freshman year.
Yeah.
So your name, major, where you're from, and what you're studying. Well, no, I already said that. Then yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Name, major, where you're from.
Hey y'all, I'm Terry. I'm from Worcester, Mass, Central Mass. I'm studying human physiology, pre-med student.
Your year?
2026. I'm a junior.
Okay, junior. And how's this semester going? Junior year, first
Junior
semester,
year,
junior year.
It was loaded. It was loaded, with classes. Being a pre-med student, if you're a pre-med student, you already know. You have to pick up, a million extracurriculars. So I was taking 4 classes in a research lab, working, a clinical job, and, doing a fellowship. So I literally had, no time.
Damn.
This semester. It was loaded.
Wait, how many classes you said?
I was doing 5, technically, but one of my classes was, research. I was doing research for credit.
And it was through BU?
No, it was at MGH.
Okay. But it gave you credit?
Yeah, I got credit for it.
Damn. Did you have to ask BU, or they set you up with that?
I asked BU to do for credit. Yeah, I'm done working for free.
Yo, I didn't know
those free days are over, bro. All the volunteering I've done in the past, you work 4 hours, no money.
That's too much. Nah, I feel you.
So yeah.
Okay, and how are you? Well, actually, I'll see that afterwards. I'll get into your abroad adventures and what you expect for it. But I didn't even introduce myself. What's good, y'all? Martin, Teeny, whatever you want to call me, Teeny and Terry. That's the episode for today. But computer science from Pawtucket, junior. I think that's it. So if you don't know that by now, it means you're slacking. But if you're new, it's okay. You guys will catch up. But as far as me and my junior year, first semester. It's been cool. I've been traveling a lot. I think that's probably the thing that stands out in my mind the most is I traveled a decent amount, especially considering it's a school year. It's during the school year. It wasn't summer. It was during class time. I was traveling out. It was on the weekends, obviously, but still. Well, some of them were actually weekdays as well. One I went from Thursday to Friday. Howard, I went Thursday to Friday. LA, I went Friday to Monday. And Houston, I went Wednesday to Sunday. So I actually was during school time.
Yeah. That was a good mix of weekends and weekdays.
It was kind of weekdays and weekends.
Mr. Outside.
It was fun. Classes haven't been too difficult. And
really?
Yeah,
that's nice.
I think I shouldn't say classes haven't been too difficult. I'd be saying I feel like I've put in the least amount of effort this year that I've ever put into college.
Wow, I'm the complete opposite. Really? I can't lie.
I've put in probably I'd say 30 to 40% of what I'm capable of putting in.
I put in 150.
150?
I swear. No, because I deadass wasn't even going to return to school this semester. I was deadass thinking of taking the semester off.
Oh, a gap?
Yeah.
Gap semester or gap year?
A gap semester. But everybody told me not to do it. Everybody said don't do it. I talked to my advisor, my mentor, my mom. Everyone's don't do it. I came back I feel like I had something to prove to myself, you know? So I came back and just grinded. Yeah. It was worth it though.
Yeah, you don't would if you could go back in time, you still wouldn't have done a gap?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I had a lot to prove to myself. So if I did that gap, I would have just rotted.
Yeah. So you would have like stayed home?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But I came back. Yay.
Are you ever gonna take a gap, you think, or not?
Well, between like undergrad and med school, yeah.
Okay, but
I
not
plan on
within...
doing 1 year.
Okay, but not within undergrad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. But yeah, I don't think I put much effort in. And considering how little effort I put in, I think I'm doing pretty solid.
Grades were good?
Well, I've only gotten one back. I got an A- in psych. I'm really not worried about any except for one class. One class, I may, you know what? Let's just have good energy.
I heard the rumors.
So we're gonna rumors about what? About that class?
Told me.
Yo, Falake just be chatting.
No,
bro.
she don't.
Falake just be chatting, but I don't care. Like I told her, like I
heard.
wasn't trying to hide
like,
it.
Damn.
Yeah, like
You got it though.
Yeah.
God does not let his children fail.
Yeah, I'll be all right. So yeah, overall this semester has been pretty valid. I've been decently consistent with the podcast. Not as much as I'd want to be, but I think I've been doing a solid job. Give myself a little credit. But now for your abroad overseas adventures, where are you going?
I'm going to Cape Town, South Africa. I need to learn how to dance before. Yo, I can't dance to save my life.
You can't?
No, Martin, do you see me when we go out? I've
never seen you dance.
Exactly, because I don't.
Think about it.
I'm a chill
like,
girl.
Can you not, or you choose not to? Or you actually just don't really know how
I don't
to?
do either, yeah. Because I also just don't like to be seen. And you know when you're at the party dancing, people be putting on the flag. I'm like, I don't like to be seen. You gotta get used to it, bro. You gotta be in the spotlight. You gotta be in the spotlight, not for
bro.
Me.
I feel you.
Yeah, gotta get my piano on. But yeah, it's gonna be good.
What are you most excited for?
Being in a different country for 5 months. Because I'm from Worcester. I go to school in Boston. So I've been in the same area my whole life. Yeah. So going somewhere completely different, like that's going to be a big culture shock. But I'm excited for that. Like learn new things, like meet new people. Yeah. Do
you know anyone else who's going as well?
You know Cynthia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going too. And she's from Worcester too. We're from the same city.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't assume she was from Mass. Did you know her in Worcester?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's calm then. Do you think classes are going to be more or less difficult?
I really hope they're less difficult, but I really don't know.
What are like medical? Are you going to be taking hubs or like?
No hubs. That program don't even offer hubs.
So it's all your major?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing physics 2, stats 2, and psychology. No, sociology.
Oh, it's only 3.
Yeah, and then I'm doing one class through the program, but it's like a public health class, so I'll be like volunteering in the hospitals and
okay.
learning about public health in the country, stuff like that.
In Cape Town?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna look real good on the resume.
Yo, that's crazy. You will get real world experience in another country, though. So, wow, that's fire.
It's gonna be good.
Is there any things you're cautious or worried about?
Well, people do say South Africa is dangerous. And you know, with apartheid and all that stuff and like the racism.
With the what?
Apartheid.
What?
Am I saying it right? Michael, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Michael.
Say apartheid. Apartheid?
Apartheid?
Apartheid? In South Africa?
I don't know what.
What?
Apartheid.
You guys are so dumb.
Apartheid. What?
You know Trevor Noah?
With the segregation.
Yes.
With the roads and the bridges.
Oh my God. Cut the cameras. Y'all need a history lesson. This is crazy.
I don't even know the word you're saying.
Where's my phone? Can you pass me my phone, please?
I don't even know like the word you're saying.
Because y'all are making me look crazy. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
I never said you were crazy. Just because we don't know doesn't mean you're crazy. Just relax.
Apartheid. A system of racial segregation and oppression that was enforced in South Africa from 1984 to the early 1990s. You never heard of this?
I believe you. I just didn't.
This the education y'all get in Pawtucket?
I guess.
No shade, though.
I just don't know.
I'm just being funny, guys. That's not funny. Let's not talk about that fucked up education system.
I just don't know, man.
Wow. Anyways, it was like segregation. Black people, white people were segregated. And
okay.
It went on until like the 1990s, so it's like fairly like recent. You know how Tyla is South African and she like identifies as colored and not black? Yeah, it has to do with that.
Oh, okay.
Like, because in South Africa, their racial, I don't even know what to call it. But the way how they identify race is not the same way how we do it here in the U.S. They have like black, white, and colored. So like we're like black.
Okay.
People who are biracial will be colored. And then there's like white people.
Would be white.
Yeah.
What if you're like Latin or some shit? Or they just don't got Latin people?
I feel like, I don't know what they would call it, but they definitely have like a category for it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And but it doesn't go on anymore.
I mean, that's still how they identify race.
Oh, okay. Like it bled into stuff now, but like they don't particularly have that.
No, they no longer have the segregation.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I didn't know you like, didn't know. Just because it's like fairly like recent history, I felt like most people were aware.
Nah, I didn't know about it.
The more you know. See, this is why you need to have friends, you know? We teach each other things.
You know?
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed to say that I don't know something.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But, okay. And you said, like, just the danger... Like that's part of the danger that kind of worries
That's
you?
just a part of, like... Yeah, it's a part of the danger, obviously, because racism is dangerous. But then there's also, like, robbery and, like, all the other crimes that we have around the world.
Yeah, that go on, especially in countries like that. So
Yeah.
It happens. It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a really nice country, though. It's, like, really modern, like, very pretty. Nice geography, all that.
Why Cape Town?
Well, I wanted to go abroad. That was part of the reasons why I even chose coming to BU. Because, like I said, I lived in the same area my whole life. And I just wanted to experience, like, something new. So when I was looking at colleges, I wanted to go somewhere that has a good, like, study abroad program. So I chose Cape Town because their program offered, like, all the classes that I needed. Because any other program, I would only be able to take, like, 1 or 2 classes. And it just felt like a waste of a semester.
Like, in total, you'd only be able to take 1 or 2?
Well, I only, like, needed, like, 1 or 2, I should say. Because obviously, like, I could take more if I wanted to, but
you wouldn't need it. It would just be a
credit. Like, it wouldn't count towards my major or any of, like, my prereqs or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. Did you come into college with any credits?
No.
You came in with 0?
Yeah.
Did you take APs?
I did. Not good enough for you.
You just didn't get, like, the credit for it?
No, I got, like, 3s and 4s on my AP
4
exams.
Didn't get it?
Oh,
damn.
But you only wanted, like, 5s.
Oh, shit.
Like, I never got a 5.
Hell no, I got I don't even know. I got, like, 2s and 1s, bro.
Oh, I got a 1 for AP Physics.
We didn't have that class, I don't think.
Which APs did you take?
Lit and Lang, US and Worlds, and Bio. And that was it.
I didn't do any AP humanities.
Oh,
wait, I lied. I did AP Gov.
Oh, we didn't even have that.
Yeah.
We had those 5, and then we had Calc, Chem, and Spanish. That's it. Those were the only 3 that I didn't take that we offered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we only had 8 or 6,
Yeah.
8 or 9 in total.
We had, like, a decent amount. But I took AP Bio, AP Stats, AP Physics, AP Calc, AP Gov. Yeah.
Did you like the school you went to?
I actually thought, like, okay, so I'm from Worcester, but I went to school in Auburn. It's a small suburb, south of Worcester, because my parents bought a house there or whatever, so I did middle school and high school in Auburn. So because it's, like, a rich, white, suburban neighborhood, we had, like, better funding in our education systems. It was just better than the Worcester schools. Well, Worcester has good private schools, but, you know, private school you have to pay, like, a lot.
Yeah.
So the education was pretty good, you know, and I had some really cool teachers from high school. Some who, like, I still talk to this day, honestly. The people that I went to high school with, I did not fit in one bit. One bit.
Like with the students?
With the students.
Oh, okay.
With the students.
Why not?
We really just had, like, there was just not a lot of common ground between them and I.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they were all, like, upper middle class white kids. You know, and I came from humble beginnings. I lived in a full house growing up. Like, my brothers, my sisters, my auntie, my grandma, like, we all were in the same house. And I'm Cameroonian. I feel like a lot of Africans, like, community is a really big thing within our culture. So we always had people within the house, you know? And I'm the eldest sister. I have 3 brothers. So I was always, like, taking care of them. Like, I became very parentified at a younger age, you know? So I feel like a lot of the things that they were going through and things that I was going through, I just could not relate. Like, I couldn't like it just didn't mesh. And I feel like with friendship there needs to be like some type of common ground, and I just couldn't find a lot of common ground with them. You know what I mean? And it would even be small things, the way how they would like talk to people, the way they would talk about each other. It's just like, wow, like I would never say that.
Yeah.
Like it was just like mad disrespectful and just like I just didn't like it.
Okay.
I just didn't like it.
Okay. Did you have like any? I know some people that had like
I had
that didn't know friends really.
Yeah, I have friends from high school. So I still talk to them like to this day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a lot, like 7, 10.
That's a good amount.
It's a good amount, yeah. But no, I
school.
found my people. I still talk to them to this day. Like I can call them up whenever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was cool.
And then, so you didn't live in Worcester during that time?
No, I only lived in Worcester during elementary school.
Oh, okay. But
Like K
Auburn's
through 5.
not too far from it.
No, I live like on the Worcester-Auburn border. Like I'm less than a mile away from Worcester. I can walk in Worcester.
Oh, okay,
from my
okay,
house,
okay.
you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid. Then.
Yeah.
So what was it like still being, like pretty much your whole life being in the same area?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, because I feel like change can be a good thing, but it takes me a minute to adapt to change, because I get used to a routine. I like routine. I like structure. I'm a bit type A in that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like a plan. Even if I'm not the one making the plan, like, I need to know someone else has a plan.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because
So
I'm
not very
cool, like,
spontaneous?
I can be spontaneous, but don't tell me, like, we have a free day and you have nothing planned. You know what I'm saying? Because then
Okay.
that's, like, a waste of a day. I don't have to be the one planning it. Like, I can step back.
But you don't have
whatever.
to like control everything.
Yeah,
if you
no,
want.
I don't really
Okay.
care to be in control, but I like knowing that, like, there's, like, a next move. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it takes me a minute to adapt to change. So I feel like living in the same area my whole life, it didn't really teach me how to just, like, adapt.
Adapt to different
Yeah.
environment. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but
So
it
you
was...
feel like kind of just one lane
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
But-
think you've improved on that?
Yeah, for
here?
sure. Coming to
Okay.
college, yeah, like, you have to.
Yeah, you have to be willing to make adjustments
Oh,
and
yeah,
adapt,
for
or
sure.
else you're cooked.
You're cooked,
You're not.
for
You
real.
probably won't even enjoy it. To be
Yeah.
honest, if you can't.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay.
You've been in the same area your whole life, too.
Yeah.
How you like that?
I've been in like literally the same house my whole life. Like at least you
wow.
moved. I've been in literally the same house, same obviously. Well, if you're in the same house, same city, like same schools. Well, not same school, like city schools. Like it was always the like same. So it was never private schools or never school right outside the city. Like I went to the elementary school, like a little bit away from me. I went to the middle school, and I went to the high school, all in the city, all the public schools. But I mean, similar. I feel like. I don't know. I think it didn't. It made me limited to like what I knew and the people I knew. Because when I came here, there were so many different types of people that I met that literally don't exist back home. Like there's a lot of cultures and types of people that just don't exist back home. Like I
That's
knew
real.
probably like one Nigerian when I was back home. We have no Caribbeans for real. We have no like East Africa, like the whole east side of Africa.
Yeah.
We don't really have any Asians or South
Yeah.
Asian. We don't have like East, South, like basically no Asia. It's pretty much easier to say what we do have. We have Cape Verdeans, we have Liberians, we have Senegalese, and then a lot of like Latin, and then some white. That's really it. That's literally all we have. Everything else doesn't exist. So I feel like when I came here, I met a lot of new people, but it wasn't difficult for me to adapt to it. It's just the fact that they were new. But it's not
Yeah.
like I couldn't get along with them. I couldn't find common
I was
ground
happy to meet new
between
people.
Yeah.
Because I grew up around white people. Like, in my class, my graduating class, there was one black boy, which was my twin brother, and 4 black girls, including me, including myself, like 4. And everybody else was white. There was a little Hispanic, a few Asians, but only white people. Elementary school, if you're from Worcester, you know Worcester is like 90% Ghanaians. Like, if you're black and in Worcester, you're from Ghana. Like, that's how it goes. So coming here, I was so happy to see other
meet new
people.
people,
Like, I was
yeah.
so happy. Another reason why I low-key chose to come to BU, because I knew it was still a PWI, but compared to other schools, they had, like, higher percentages of, like, black, Asian, like, all that other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. 'cause,
That's like more than like Harvard, MIT, Northeastern, and stuff like that.
I'm compared to the other schools I was looking at.
Oh,
I don't know
looking at.
about those
I thought you meant in Boston.
No.
Oh, okay,
I don't know.
That you were looking
Yeah,
at. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
'cause-
So where were you looking at?
Man, I was so lazy when it came to college applications. I applied to literally 4 schools.
4?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What? Did you have to pay or you got it free?
What do you mean? Like pay for the applications?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to pay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. So what were the other
I
3?
applied to BU, UMass Amherst, Merrimack, and Suffolk.
What choices? What choices? Like,
Because it's like, I applied early for all of them. So I was like, okay, let me do BU and then 3 like safeties. Because I was like, if anything.
so BU was your dream top.
BU was the school that checked all the boxes.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't like my dream school. It wasn't like if I didn't get in, I would like cry about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, on to the next. But it checked the boxes because being a pre-med student, wanted to be in Boston because there's so much opportunities here. And, you know, now that I'm actually in Boston, I'm really like seeing like all the opportunities that are here. So I'm not upset that like I'm in Boston still for school. Just checked all the boxes, you know. I liked the city because I come from a really small suburban town with literally just white people. I saw Umoja on
everybody
Instagram.
saw
I was
that.
like, okay, there's black people. It's in the city. Good opportunities for pre-med. Not too far from home. It checked the boxes. So I was like, okay.
And what about, did you get into Suffolk?
Yeah, I got
Merrimack,
into all of them.
Oh, you got into
I
all
knew
of them?
I would.
You fair enough, yeah. I applied to 17, so I'm on the opposite spectrum of you. 17 or 18, I want to say, because it was free for me. I didn't have to pay.
Oh, okay.
Hell nah, we got that waiver.
My problem wasn't even the money though. I was just lazy.
You were just lazy?
Yeah. The senioritis was kicking in. I didn't want to have to write all those essays. Like I just got lazy.
I was honestly excited for it because like high school, like school is extremely easy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the school systems are terrible, so
Yeah.
it was really easy.
High
so
school was a breeze.
I honestly never had senioritis in high school. Like I was excited for applying to college, seeing again, grew up in the same place, getting to see like new stuff. It's like, yo, like this is actually real. Like things like this actually happens. Like I could go to college type shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I dropped my chapstick. I could go to college in like another state. I really wanted to go to Miami, you already know. So it's like, wow, I could go to college somewhere else. I could meet new people, be on my own because I have strict parents.
Shit.
So it's like
That's a whole other
yeah,
story.
it's like, all right, I could finally, live my own life. And when I got to senior year, that's when things actually became like, yo, this is only a couple months away. It's just not just a thought now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I never had senioritis. I was excited to apply. So I applied to 17. I applied to, let me see if I could get all of them. You count it for me.
Okay.
BU, Northeastern, UMass Amherst, Penn State, U Florida, U Miami, Barry University, USC, UNC. Did I apply to Syracuse? No, I didn't end up applying to Syracuse. Oh my days. It's in Mass. It's like has a long Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac. That's not even close to 17. I applied to so many more. Where else did I apply? Florida, was that it? I think that was it. I applied to more up here. Oh, NYU. I applied to NYU.
Did you get in?
I got waitlisted for NYU. I said BU Northeastern. UMass. Man, I think that's all I said Penn State already. That's all I could remember. But I applied to like, I had like a whole list. It was like 16, 17 schools. How much was that I just named?
I think you named like 10 or 11.
Okay, yeah. There was some more, but I don't remember them. But yeah, I got into most. The only ones I didn't get into was NYU waitlisted, UNC just rejected, and UMass Amherst, funny enough.
Yeah,
I didn't
because
get
they
into
prefer
UMass
like
Amherst.
in-state. Because
Really?
it's like a public school.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get
Like
into
if
that
you were a
shit.
Mass resident, you would have gotten in.
Yeah, and then Northeastern, I got deferred because I did all early, like you said.
Oh, okay.
I did all early actually. Northeastern, I got deferred. Yeah, I didn't even apply to BC. They had too many essays, bro. I was like, hell no. It was like 4 essays that I got. That was one thing about me. Like, if it was too many essays, I was not doing that.
Yeah,
shit, bro.
nah. That's
Like
too
the
much.
UCs. I didn't apply to any. I applied to USC because it was through Common App, but the SCs, the UCs, I mean, no.
Too much.
It was too many essays, bro. It was
Damn,
like
I didn't know it
5
was like
essays,
that.
dog. and I did not want to do all that. But
Wow.
yeah, I liked that process. I got to skip class all the time. Going to the college advisor.
The tours and all that.
No,
Did you do college tours?
I did
tour
one.
any? Oh.
U Miami. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, other than U Miami, I didn't.
I toured
do tours.
BU, BC. I toured Northeastern, but I just like Northeastern just felt so small. And I already come from somewhere so small.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I don't want to.
I don't do all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how BC was just like so secluded, yo. Like, cause I really wanted, cause I have hella strict parents too, bro. So I was like, I need to be in like a place where I can easily like access things. You know what I mean? And BC was just so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So being close to home was like you wanted to be close to home even though you had strict parents?
Yeah, I didn't want to be too far from home because my little brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So what? Oh no, damn! You didn't even apply to any far schools. It was all close. Okay.
Yeah, and I like Boston. It's cool. But after college, I'm letting it go.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go south for my
South?
gap year. Yeah.
Oh, like when you like just your gap year, just living. You want to be south.
Living,
Okay.
working there. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna come back up north for med?
If I get into UMass med school in Worcester, that's the only way I'm staying here.
That you'll come back.
Yeah, because it's a public school, so the tuition's like half the price of like most med schools. That's like the only thing that'll keep me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like where you want to go?
Yes, that
Okay,
price tag.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Nah, y'all.
And their mission like aligns with mine because their school like is really big on like public service and like working with underserved communities and like that's literally all I do. Like my entire resume, like literally everything I do, like volunteering and clinical, is all like working with underserved communities.
Yeah.
Except for like research because it's like I can't really,
Yeah.
But everything else, that's all I have. That's literally it.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that was our little school recap. Now we're gonna get into the side shit, the bullshit, the random questions.
Oh gosh.
And let me make sure I'm still recording. But yeah, the random questions. And I've written down some new ones. Just for you. Just for Terry.
Oh,
I know
God.
she watches the podcast, so I can't let her be prepared. So I'm just gonna give you some new ones, but they're not like nothing insane. The first one, I think I've asked some people this, but how like you like internet relationships they're not internet related, they're real relationships that are just happen to be on the internet. How much do you believe what you see? Like, there are certain people that really think they know like somebody's relationship when they're just seeing it online. They have so many opinions about it.
That's bullshit to me, man.
Oh, so you're just like, we don't see everything.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also have this belief system with the internet because, like, I'm on the internet. Like, you can find my Instagram, you can find my TikTok. Like, I'm not a hidden girl. But it's like, I'm an internet girl, but not like an internet girl. Like, you're not going to find my whole personal life on the internet. And I feel like it's because I live by this rule, like, don't post anything you won't allow commentary on. So if you're going to post your relationship on the internet, expect people to comment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're going to post this thing about your friend, you're going to post this, that, the third, expect people to comment. If you don't want people to say nothing, then don't put it on the internet. That's all. But on the internet, you only see small pieces of people's lives. You can't make assumptions
About
based
people's
off
lives.
of
So
that.
you're not like one of those people who are like, oh, this person, this nigga is that, just like...
What you mean?
Like, how people really be like going in, like they really...
Well, some people
think they
do act
know
a
them.
fool on the internet. Some people are crazy.
That's true. But like, I more so mean like they'll see. Well, you probably don't even know who Travis Hunter. Do you know who Travis Hunter is?
See the basketball? I mean football? Football? What?
Yeah, football.
Okay.
Him and his girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend? The white girl?
Yeah, she's Latin.
With the tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He has locks, right?
Yeah.
And he was wearing the blue suit and the turtle. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Do you know that situation or you just know the people?
Yo, the internet, I saw it, bro. Like, people were saying that I don't remember what her first strike was, but the second strike was that when he won the award, she didn't stand up for it.
I didn't see that.
You saw that?
Nah,
what was the initial thing?
The first one
did?
I saw was at it was at the football, like one of his football games, and like he did something to like the crowd, but like it looked like he was doing it to a cheerleader, but like he was doing it to the crowd, and then like after the game, she was like, if you saw the conversation, you could tell that that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But like she was like kind of just mad at him and like not giving him a hug, like, after the game, and he was just explain himself, whoop de whoop, and then people were just like, oh, like, bro, he just won a game, like, give him a hug. And then the second one I seen was when he was taking pictures, and then they were talking, and like you could just hear some of the audio and like what she was saying, and like the words that they captioned that she said was like, oh, what am I supposed to do like while you're taking pictures and stuff, and like obviously that could be taken out of context, but it basically seemed like she was like just salty or like kind of mad that she was just sour that she had to just sit there and like just wait for him and stuff like that. That's what it seemed like through the clip.
Okay.
So
I feel like she's new to this whole, because he's like a fairly new player, right?
Like
or
to
like
fame.
Yeah.
I mean, he like he's been tough. Like, he's been cold. He's been known, but like his jump to fame is pretty. It's big.
Recent.
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
I feel like she's just a regular girl who don't know how to act, and the internet's being too harsh.
Yeah.
Because what if she's genuinely asking like, "What do I do when you're taking pictures?" Because I'm an awkward ass person too. Like, I don't know how to just
there was a tick like she went away, like she made herself private. She like was off the internet for a little bit, but like I think like 2 days ago she made like an expert, like she addressed all those things that people were talking about. I didn't watch the full video, but she addressed like all the things people were talking about, and she talked about what she was actually talking about when during that clip of him taking pictures. She talked about there was another clip because she does YouTube, like she's a YouTube, like she has a YouTube channel and stuff. She's not
I didn't know that.
She's not like some girl who's never been on the internet. Like she has a whole YouTube channel with thousands of subscribers.
Okay, because I'm thinking she's just new to the fame and she's genuinely like,
I mean,
what do I do?
She's new to, because there's like a different. She's probably new to like the athlete thing. Like that's a different world.
That's
like,
different.
She just did YouTubers. She had her supporters, but like this is different. Like, this is like on the main stage.
That's real.
But like there was an old YouTube clip that resurfaced of her talking about how like he wasn't her type. Like they were basically telling the story of like how they originally started to talk, and then because he does YouTube too, he streams, he be on the internet, and she was like, oh yeah, he wasn't my type, da da da. So people like brought that back and they were using it like, oh, watch out for her, she da da da. She said he wasn't her type, and all this other stuff. She addressed that. So
didn't they meet before the fame? No.
I mean, what do you mean by like they met before this fame? But he's been like a number one player in the country. Like he's been famous
in the NFL,
to an
right?
extent. No. He's not in the NFL. He's in college.
Oh, never mind.
Like I said, because he's about to go to the NFL.
Okay.
So that fame became mainstream because he's about to go to like the highest level of football. But he's been cold since he was in high school. Okay. It's like he's been nationally like known, but now it's even more. Yeah. That he's known. Yeah. So technically,
I would say they met before the fame because there's a lot
this fame,
of really, really good college players.
He was like a person. Like he was he was a known person at that time. Right. But he wasn't this. Yeah. So no, like
I think
they met before.
Weird. He was number one.
It was 5 years. Yeah. He was a number one. Like that's what I mean. It depends on what you mean by famous. Like bro was famous. But like he wasn't what he is now. Okay. So yeah.
I think people are being weird.
Yeah, I think I'm not really someone who.
Yeah, and even to comment on someone's relationship is like. It's just very weird to me. I never understood it.
It's, at the same time, though, like you said, it's like if you put things... I think that people hate too much on the internet. Just because on the internet... Much. Yeah, of course, like if you put something on the internet, you have to be aware that people will comment. But it's like, why do the comments always... like
gotta
why
be something negative.
Bad? Yeah, it's like it could be something good. So I do think people be too negative. But yeah, I'm someone who I think you see things at a face value, especially on the internet. Level. Like, you could know these people in real life, and you still don't know close to what they actually go through behind closed doors. Never mind if you just see them on a camera. You definitely don't know. I think that there could be little hints of truth and reality through what they show on camera. Well, it's like, not just them, but like anyone shows on camera, but...
But sometimes that shit be in your own head. Like, people see a small thing, and they fabricate a whole story. Like, they'll make something up in their head. I'm like... just live in your own delusion in peace. Like, don't bring that shit.
Don't
to
bring
the
it
internet.
out.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's
But
so weird.
It's just people trying to capitalize on opportunities.
Yeah, get their
To
little
be
15
honest,
seconds of fame.
Everybody
For what?
Everybody does that just to try to hop on whatever the trend is at the moment. But I just wanted to ask you again. It didn't have to do like I chose them just because that's what's going on right now. But there's plenty of relationships online throughout time that with celebrities. It's not even just about like internet influenced people. It could be celebrities that people think they know what's going on in their lives. But okay, so now the next question, I just asked him this earlier. When would you start talking about finances with your partner? For example,
I'm going to med school.
For example,
I'm not
how
gonna
much
be
you
making
make
money
a
for a
year.
minute. Anyone who like, even when I start dating a new guy, like first thing I tell him like off rip is like I plan on going to med school. I'm gonna be in school till I'm 27.
Yeah.
So you can't, Michael, don't make that face at me. Shit.
He said, "Damn, 27." Shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna be making like actual like real big girl money till then.
Till 27.
So
I mean, that's
it's like,
not. There's some people that are studying even more and it's later. So
yeah, so it's like we can talk about finances, but don't expect me to pitch it. Not until I'm done with school, like for real. But I feel like I would start talking finances if I genuinely like saw myself getting married to you. Then I would, because like finances is a big part of marriage. It's like the number one reason why people get divorced. And I don't ever want finances to be a problem in my relationship. So we would need to talk about it, but I don't ever want it to be like an issue.
Yeah, an issue of finances. Yeah. I think I agree. Like, I don't really have much of a problem with talking about it. I know a lot of people, just not just as everyone, just in the whole world, a lot of people don't like talking about.
It's personal.
Yeah, it's a personal thing, but I think it's personal to the extent of who's listening.
Yeah,
like you could say it out loud to somebody that you trust, or to at the end of the day, it's just a number, but it's a number that controls or could have an impact on a lot of stuff. So I think it's just depends.
I wouldn't say it's just a number. Why you try to tone it down?
What do you mean?
Money, finances.
I said it's just a number that has. I just said it's a number that has an impact on a lot of things.
Okay.
I just said that. I'm saying but I'm saying to someone that doesn't care, that you trust, maybe like your sibling or something, it's just a number. Like they hear it and they're like, "Oh, good for
okay,
you.
I'm
It's just
picking
a
up what
number."
you're putting down.
But to somebody else, it's like, "Oh wow, you make that much money." Like, bro, let me. It's more than that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
by
I
it's
see
just
what you're
a
getting
number.
at. Yeah, okay.
So
I follow.
That's why I'm saying I think it just depends on who's listening when you're talking about these finances. So if it's your partner and you trust them and you obviously want to get married to them, then it's like, I don't think it should be. Obviously, it should be a serious conversation, but not something that you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But at this age, I don't really care.
At
Like
this
it's like, bro,
age,
none
nobody
of us,
got real money.
Nobody got real bread. So it's like, bro, it's not really that serious.
Would
of a
you care if
thing.
your girl made more money than you?
Nah.
Okay, good.
I don't think I. Yeah, nah. It depends. Like if I'm just broke, but I wouldn't be mad at. Like I don't think how could
You're not gonna be broke.
No, yeah, obviously, but I'm saying like I don't understand. Like, no,
Okay.
just no. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think. Why would I be mad if she made more than me?
Yeah.
Especially if we're both making good money.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Hopefully she makes an abundance, and I do too.
Period.
So, that's all
Yeah,
that
because
matters.
some men, like, especially African men, feel weird about that shit. It's like emasculating to them almost if their woman makes more money than them.
I mean, I understand that, but it's
don't.
like, yeah, because you're not a guy. Like, I understand it. Like, I understand it from a guy's side, like the feeling.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I think it's because men feel like this pressure to like provide for their family. But I also feel like that's like a societal and like cultural pressure. I don't think it's like a personal thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like if our society and if cultures didn't push this narrative of like men
Taking
need
care
to pay for everything, then it's just
then
like,
they wouldn't like
they
be
wouldn't
as
care.
pressed about it.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's a personal.
Yeah, I don't think
thing
anyone really. It's
that-
more of like a society push
Yeah.
thing that turns into personal. Now
Right,
you
right,
feel
right,
like,
right.
man, I'm not a man if I don't.
If you don't
If I
make
can't
more
do
money.
this. But again, it's like to me, it's like, am I gonna? What am I? Because let's say I'm a guy who's so much like, no, she can't. and then there's a day that she does. Like, where are you gonna lose it? Are you gonna lose yourself?
Right.
No, just accept it early, be okay with it, and
Yeah.
if you care so much, hustle. I don't know what to tell you.
Literally.
Go get it. So
just don't be bitter about it. I don't know. Men are weird.
Yeah, that's if you're hating on her for that.
Yeah, if you're
that's
hating,
crazy. I could understand if you're like, nah, I need to get more money, I need to hustle. Again, I understand the feeling as a man, but hating is where I kind of draw my line.
Or trying to like dim her light because she's like ambitious and shit. Like that's weird.
Yeah, no, that I'm not feeling that. But yeah, I'd say, I guess when finances are kind of being shared, like maybe we have an apartment or something like that, then that's more when I'd get deeper into it about the financial talk. But
I see.
Yeah, I think you could do it whenever, really.
Yeah.
Would you move in with somebody who you're not married to?
Fuck no.
So you have to be married before you move in.
Yes. What do I look like?
You don't think? This is just a question. But let's say, because some people are like, I don't think you should wait that long to see if you could live with somebody.
Baby, I'm not gonna break up with somebody because of roommate issues. It's roommate issues that y'all are gonna have when you move in. You're gonna divorce me because I didn't wash the dishes? You're crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
That love will never find me.
I don't know. Some people do. Well, I don't know. Some people, I don't know. But
No.
you could, so you wouldn't.
No, never.
Why not?
Because I feel like our society doesn't really do a good job of distinguishing like the whole boyfriend, girlfriend, and husband, wife thing. And I feel like, I'm a Cameroonian Christian girl. Like, Michael.
I'm agreeing with you. I like what you're saying.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, but I feel like because of my culture and my religion, like I see being a girlfriend and being a wife as different things. And a privilege you get of being my husband is getting to wake up next to me every day. You feel me? So it's like, if there's no commitment, we are not one under God, why are we living together? Like, I'm sorry. Like I couldn't do that. Cause then it's like, if we're living together, like, as I think it's fair to say, like, naturally women kind of take on more of like a domestic role around the house. Like, so like I'm doing things around the house, we're paying the bills, like you're doing all these things. When we get married, like what's gonna change? You know what I'm saying?
Do you want there to be like a big change? Like, that's your point? Like, you think there should be a change?
I think there should be a change between girlfriend and wife. And a lot of people don't agree with that. But me personally, like, as someone's girlfriend, I wouldn't give you everything.
I kind of want to know. I'm not even like really thinking anything right now. I kind of want to know Michael's opinion.
Yeah, Michael, because you're looking at
what
me.
you said.
For real?
Stop laughing when you're speaking as well, because it doesn't sound serious.
I'm sorry. I'm being serious.
Stand on what you're saying.
I'm standing on it.
stand
I'm
on what you
standing on
said.
it.
But you said you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You wouldn't
Okay.
live with the girl if y'all were married.
I would want to go your route.
Okay.
This guy said I don't want to. Okay, but you agree with what she's
I
saying.
agree, but it might not happen. So,
It might not happen. Why not?
the flesh.
The flesh.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, that was just a side question. Honestly, that wasn't even one of the main ones I had set up. Another one. Do you think your partner? These are a lot of partner questions because it's all like in a category.
Shit, what partner do I have?
It was all in a category in my phone. There are other questions, but it was all in a category in my phone. That's why they're all like this. But do you think your partner should be your number one everything? And let me finish. I know how you get. What I mean is like, the number one person that you tell your school stuff about, that you tell a new opportunity that you go to about drama, for maybe not about yourself, but just like drama that you want to tell them, a funny joke, a movie that you want, like you want to go out to watch something. Like, should they be your number one everything, or is it okay to like have other people be your number one for certain stuff?
I don't know, because I really value community. I think it's just the way I grew up, and in my culture, I think you really need a village. Even to like maintain a relationship or like a marriage, whatever, like you need people in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Because even now, like if I have a problem with one friend, I might need to go, confide in another friend or whatever. And I see it within my parents too. If like my mom is having an issue, sometimes she might take it to my aunt and like not my dad. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean like, oh, they don't trust each other or whatever. It's just like sometimes, auntie knows more than the husband does, I think my partner will be my best friend for sure. Like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him everything. But it really depends on the situation. Because some things, it's just like he might not have the answer.
Yeah, some people are more well suited for
exactly. And sometimes like he's the issue. Why am I gonna go to the issue? Like sometimes you're the problem, and I'll need to get advice from someone else about like how to handle that. So it depends on like the topic or like the category, I guess. But like overall, I think you need people in your corner. Like you can't get into a relationship and then discard like everyone else. Okay. Like you still need your friends, your siblings, your parents, your aunties, your uncles. Like you still need everybody. Yeah.
In your corner. Okay, that's valid. And would you say you're more of like a family or friends kind of value person? Or like it's equal? Like growing up, was it that you had, your best friends and you'd go over your best friend's house, or was it more, your cousin and your aunts and stuff like that? Like, what did you grow up more with?
Yeah, so growing up, my parents are super strict. So I wasn't even really allowed to, like, hang out with my friends that much. Not up until, like, high school, but even then it wasn't a lot because even in high school, like, I was an athlete and I did clubs and I have my little brothers I need to take care of. So, just by nature, like that setup and like the role I play in my family made me a lot more family oriented. And I did spend more time like with my cousins than with my friends. But now like in college, I feel like it's pretty like equal, because friends are the family you choose for real. And especially being away from home, like you need to have like really, it's like our friendships now need to be like a sisterhood and a brotherhood. They can't be like surface level. Because when you're young, like your friendship is like, oh, let's go play pickup after school and eat the pasta mom made, like, and that's your friendship, and it's cool. But the older you get, like, the more depth there needs to be in your relationships. Yeah. So it's pretty even split with because even now, like, I have my cousins I talk to all the time, my friends I talk to all the time. So, yeah.
Do you ever like wonder or worry about post-college friends? Like how that's gonna work?
I feel like post-college, I'm gonna definitely keep the friends I have like here, because I feel like those friendships are tight. But making other friends, I feel like that's gonna be hard. Just because as an adult, a lot of people are already like pretty like settled. I mean, obviously everyone's still hustling like school and work and whatever, but it's like people are starting to kind of like really form their own families, like solidify and strengthen their friendships. And adults don't really want to, maybe that they know. Adults don't really, they're not as eager to make new friends, Yeah. So I kind of do worry about, like, making friendships post-grad.
Post-grad, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll happen, like.
Yeah. I just don't really know how, like, you really have to go out of your way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably the most out of your way in your life up to that point that you have to, like, go. Like, when you're, in elementary school, you see people. When you're middle school, when you're in grade school, basically, you go to school, you see those people. Even in college, it's very well, depending on how big the college is and stuff like that, but it's very well suited for community and making friends. But when you're an adult, you're living in an apartment, you're living in some random part of the city, there's nothing but a grocery store here, a gym there, and it's just random people going about their life and their day, worrying about their own stuff. You have to really go out of your way to try to make friends and connections that, like you said, are somewhat deep. It's not just a matter of it could start like that and then I would have to transition into more. But I feel like as a guy, honestly, you gotta hit that gym. Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest
pick up a hobby,
for a guy. Just hit the courts, and you can easily meet some people just at the courts.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're older too, your friendships need to be a lot more like intentional. But anyways, as an adult, your friendships do need to be a lot more intentional because life only gets busier for real. Like, one day we're all going to be married and shit. Martin Jr., MJ, go be running around. Like,
I wouldn't make my kid a junior.
Okay.
No, I was just like, I don't think. Nah.
Yeah, but shit, we gonna have kids and husbands and wives. Like, life is just gonna get so busy, so you're gonna have to be a lot more intentional with your friendships.
Yeah, that's very true. Because honestly, do your parents have friends?
Yeah.
Not family, like friends.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. I can't even tell which ones are family, which ones are friends, because like they grew up to be my aunts. They're not blood related to me. I just found out, not just, but when I got older, I found out they weren't even blood related to me. So honestly, I'm not too certain which ones are friends and which ones are family. But
that's like a good sign in my eyes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, I hope that my kids grow up and don't realize that their cousin isn't even really their cousin until they're like 13.
Yeah.
That's how it is for a lot of my cousins. But to this day, they're my cousin.
Right.
They're not my friend. They're not about to be my, oh yeah, that's my, no.
Yeah, nah.
That's my cousin.
That's family.
Even if we're not like related by blood. So that's the connection I hope to have. I'm going to give, even though it's, it's my podcast, Talking It Out with Teeny, I'm going to give you the floor. If you don't have to. There's no pressure on you.
Oh, God.
But I know sometimes guests like to ask questions, so just want to give
oh
them
my
a
God.
chance.
I should have came prepared.
If not, you don't have to panic. This guy's staring at your soul.
What?
See this dude? He was like, do you have any questions, Terry? Oh, man. But, yeah, if you have any question, and if you
do you have a question, Michael?
You don't have to.
Damn, what do I want to ask you?
Give you your chance. If you do, it could be anything.
Oh God.
Literally.
I actually don't know.
How about the viewers? You guys got anything? Put in the comments if you do have a question.
Yeah, leave a
for
comment.
me to ask next time. But scratch my tattoo. Do you plan on getting any more tattoos?
Yeah.
What?
First I need to wait till I move out of my parents' house.
Do they know about the
No. Shit, my dad will kill me.
Oh my gosh, bro. They still don't know? Mm-mm. Damn. Do you have to hide it, or you don't really have to hide it for real?
It's right here.
So, yeah. So
I just wear like
a regular shirt.
It's already hidden. Yeah. I do want to get more tattoos. I don't know like what specifically I want to get, but I know I want more. Probably something like connected to like my religion. I think. Yeah. Okay. Something about Jesus.
About Jesus. Where?
Probably like on my side.
Oh, would you do like arms or anything?
I want like a tattoo like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know when I'll get that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time we graduate, my arm will be complete to an extent. This inside part is left for my children, so that won't be complete for a little while.
You want like a full sleeve?
Yeah, it's gonna be a full sleeve.
My brother has one right now.
A full sleeve, yeah. It's not like a all done at one time.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
sleeve.
yeah.
It's multiple pieces put together kind of sleeve. So
like a story.
Yeah, hopefully, and then I have one on my chest. So. Maybe the rest of I'd only do my left torso / arm and then my right leg. But I don't know if I'd ever do my leg. If I think of something and I run out of space, then I'd do my leg. Otherwise, it'll just be my arm and torso and chest and stuff. So yeah, one more space here for my siblings. I'm gonna do one for my siblings. And then after that, other than this spot, it should be done.
Yeah. I like small tattoos. I don't want a few. I definitely want something for my kids.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know what else I would get. I don't know. It depends where life takes me.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
I feel like even the tattoo I have now, I got that like when I turned 20. Because 19 was rough. And I was like, 20, new beginnings, new decade. And then I got a butterfly to like symbolize that. So it kind of just depends on like where life takes me.
At the time.
See like what I get next. Yeah.
Okay. That's valid. You got any more ideas?
Not me.
Yeah. You got something you gonna get. Okay. But do you think we'll say past, but let's say 16 to 13, just younger self would be proud of you right now?
Yeah. I think young Terry would be happy. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable in my skin and just, I don't know, like I like me. Like humbly, I do. Like I like this girl. I work hard. Like, the whole thought of like being pre-med, going to college, med school, like it was just an idea. Like one day, everything just starts as like a thought in your head. And
what was it? Like, do you remember the story? Like,
No, I just like I really wanted to be a teacher when I was younger because I really liked teaching and I liked math. So I was like, okay, like high school math teacher, that's cool. But then I took like AP bio and I was like, this is like really interesting. And I just started taking more science classes and I just found them to be really interesting. So then I thought about like a career in medicine. And then I came to college and I just started doing a lot more work within the Boston communities, like related to healthcare and education. And I thought about even doing PA for a minute because I just like, I love healthcare. Like, I don't know, I don't see myself doing anything else for real. But even the thought of PA just felt like so limiting because with PA, all you can do is like clinical work. But as a doctor, you can do clinical work, you can do research, you can teach, you can work in education, administration. Like there's just like so many doors open. So that's why I chose med.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd be happy, you know, like I'm very satisfied. I feel good about myself. Took a minute to get here, honestly, especially like considering where I grew up and like how I was treated growing up, like being like the only black girl. I had a very muscular build growing up, you know what I'm saying? Because I was an athlete, so it gave me like very like strong arms. I had abs of steel when I was like 12. You wouldn't know that now. Shit. Lost it for real. Yeah, and just being like dark skinned, and I always wore my natural hair out when I was young because I was an athlete. Like I was a gymnast, so I couldn't really flip and shit with like all this hair. It was uncomfortable. People were always talking about my hair, my body, the way I dressed, everything. And it was like I never looked in the mirror and thought to myself, I don't look good. It was always just what other people were saying. But it was like I would look at myself and I just like didn't see it. So it just made me feel weird. Yeah. Because I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah. But now, like...
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, because it's like... It wasn't like I was uncomfortable in my skin. It was just other people saw something other and something different. Yeah. And just thought it was, like, weird or, like, unattractive or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Took me a minute to find this confidence. And I'm really glad I found it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Good job.
Thanks.
Get 2 snaps for that. As for me, yeah, for sure. For sure, my younger self would be proud. I think if I went back and talked to him, he'd be like, yo, you end up going D1? Nah, bro, you didn't go D1. You tough, though. Trust me. Don't stop training. Trust me. You was dead tough. Just, you know, sometimes that's not in your deck of cards. But, nah, I think I'd be proud of who I became as a person, because I think since I was 13, I was always this person, but I never let it out. I think I'd be proud of the expression, like how I allowed myself to express myself and be how I truly am with people, with friends, with the community that I'm with, you know, be this jolly, talkative, happy guy. I was pretty, not silent, but I just didn't talk as much. I stayed a lot more to myself before, and I would let it out at times with people I was very comfortable with. But now I'm like that 24/7. So I think I'd be proud of the full expression of myself.
That's real too.
What I'd be proud of.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's a good point.
Yeah. So I think I'd be happy with that, and how much freedom I took, you know, from my parents. You know, even though I always knew it, I was never gonna be one of them. I think I was never going to be one of those people, like kids who was scared to do this, to that, or there. I got my tattoos. I would go out if I need to, whatever it is. Once I got to once I got to college. So I'd be happy and proud of that. But yeah, I would be very proud of myself.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that expression stuff. Because growing up, I was always like a baby more in the choir. I've always been pretty like introverted. My brother has always been like the extroverted one with a million friends, the little follower, whatever. That's never been me. But I think I definitely do express myself a lot more and a lot better too, you know? Like I just, in all like dimensions of my life, regardless what it may be, it's like if I want something, I'm gonna go after it. And if I don't get it, oh well, try again next time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Work is put in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And do you have some words of advice for the people? How you're feeling today? What kind of advice you feeling, man?
What am I feeling? I feel like, okay, what's on my mind right now?
It could be anything.
LOL. I would just say, this is gonna sound corny, but like, just like do you. Like just
What, bro?
nothing is funny, bro. You're gonna need to cut this out because I know I look a fool right now.
It's okay, bro. This is you, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my God.
This is you.
No, but genuinely, like, do you, like, don't try to, like, follow the crowd too much and do what other people are doing. Because, yes, it could be nice sometimes to follow other people's advice because some people might be leading you down the right path. And I think a good part about community is we're all here to help each other and to guide each other. But if something doesn't feel right to you, then don't do it. And if something doesn't feel natural to you, don't do it either. And the reason why this is on my mind is because you brought up the thing about expression and like strict parents and stuff. And I also grew up with super, super strict parents, yeah. So when I came to college, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do like what I want. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna this, that, the third, whatever. So I did that freshman year. But like I said, I've always been like introverted. And by introverted, I mean like my friends, when they watch this, they're gonna be so annoyed because they swear I'm not. But it's like, you took psychology, right?
Yeah.
You know how in psych they tell, like, you learn that being introverted is like you get your energy by spending time alone and you recharge by being alone, right? Like that's me, like to the T. Because I'm good socially. Like I can go out, have conversation with anybody, like any age, any whatever. But it's like I'm the most at peace when I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why, like, growing up with strict parents, like, yeah, it was tough. And I wasn't allowed to do, like, that, like, a lot of things. But it didn't bother me as much as I know it bothered my brother. Because my brother is so extroverted. Like, he hated that shit. But me, it was like, I could only handle people in small doses. Like, even here in college, like, I go out sometimes. But no, you won't catch me everywhere. Because I don't know. I generally just like being alone. But freshman year, I was out everywhere. Everyone was out everywhere.
It was lit.
We literally any
special,
move,
bro.
shit. We were there. All the GBMs, all the parties. Like I was everywhere. I was constantly surrounded by people. Like, I was put in a quad too freshman year.
Yeah.
I was there for 3 weeks and I moved out because I really like my personal space. I'm gonna do that. But it was just a lot. And then second semester came. And then over winter break, I spent a lot more time by myself. And it just felt better to just be alone. And then second semester of school rolled around. And everything overstimulated me so much. I got off social media. Didn't go to no parties. Didn't go to no events. My roommate was this CGS girl. She was cool, though. She was fine. But it's like she wasn't my friend. So we didn't even really need to talk or nothing. I literally ghosted the world second semester of freshman year. I remember Michael called me one time too because y'all haven't seen me in mad long, and then you called me. You're like, "Yo, where you been?" And I was like, "I'm good. I can't do people right now. Like I just can't." So I say like, stick to yourself because even when you go to college and you have all this freedom or whatever, it's like everyone has their own personality. Everyone has the things that they're more comfortable with and all that stuff. So don't try to do everything if it's not you. Because you'll literally end up putting yourself in isolation like I did. And, like, literally everything overstimulated me. I couldn't do it. So just stick to yourself. Do what makes you comfortable. But still have fun. Meet people. Like.
So do you regret that first semester where, like, you were going out all the time?
No, I don't regret it.
Oh, okay.
I don't regret it. Because it was fun. But it's just not me.
Okay. I see what you mean. I see. So just understand that it's okay to, for that not to be you all the time.
Yeah, it's okay if it's not you, girl. Like, you can stay on. Shit.
That's true. Stay true to yourself.
Just stay true to yourself.
Facts. As for me, my advice today, it's the end of June, end of the semester. For us, for college students, perhaps for someone out there that's watching, it's just another day. It's just another time of the week. But take this time of the week, just relax, take a little break. A lot of times we spend 80% of our day stressing about how we're not where we want to be and 20% celebrating that we're somewhere. So how about you spend a little bit more time celebrating, man? Take this time to celebrate your win. You did good. You completed that class. Period. You got whatever grade you got in it. At the end of the day, you finished it. God willing, tomorrow will come. So take this time, just relax your mind mentally, celebrate your win. Be like, man, I did good today. because especially that's coming from me. I stress a lot about the goals that I want to achieve. You know, I think I don't at all take enough time appreciating what I already did. So you don't want to look back in the end and be like, dang, I wish I appreciated that more. So just appreciate it right now, man. Just celebrate your wins.
That's a good one.
Thanks. And for the last question, I always end with it. What's your ultimate goal in life? You can answer it however you please.
That's so deep. I don't know. I really just want to be happy. I know it sounds corny, but it's like there's a lot of things, like with like my career, my education, with my relationships. I just want to be happy. I just want to live a life that pleases God and like no one else, honestly. And just find happiness and success. I don't know. I know it's a bit cliche, but I mean, that's really the ultimate goal. And I feel like you can find happiness in any stage of life that you're in. Like I found happiness now, like as a college undergrad student. I'm sure I found happiness as like a med student, whatever. So find happiness, keep it. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that. You guys know I'm all about happiness. So I think I'm going to steal yours. Honestly, I'm just going to go with that one for today is find happiness at all points. Again, I'm very much someone who's try your best to live it in the moment. You know, it feels good sometimes when you look back and you're like, man, you know, that was so fun. That was so great. But it feels even better when you know that you appreciated it at the time. Because at the end of the day, you're still going to be able to look back at it. So it feels even better when you know you appreciated it at the time and you could look back at it rather than just having to look back at it. So appreciate it, live in the moment, appreciate it at the time. And when it's time to reminisce on your past endeavors, you'll be like, yo, that was great. That was a good thing. That was a good time that I lived. So, yeah.
I have a question for you. I thought of
What's up? Yeah.
Yo, this is because you asked Falake and each other this, but I'm gonna reverse it and ask you.
Okay.
Do you have like a dating story where you know you fucked up with the girl?
A dating story where I know I messed up with the girl?
Yeah.
I asked them that?
You asked them like if they have any bad like dating stories or any bad like stories with boys. I'm gonna ask you if like you have one that you know you were the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. There was. I say there was one where like I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that was. But there's some that is, you know, maybe I may have been the one to stop it or whatever it may be, but it was kind of both sides. But there's one that I'm like, okay, this one I could see why it was me. Like, this one was me, but mine, it was in college, and it was just, you know, post high school breakup. So like it was a high school relationship that ended early in college, but this was a little bit like not that much later, but maybe some weeks or maybe a month after. And I was talking to a girl, and then she had asked me, she was like, oh, would you ever talk to a girl, you know, knowing that you don't want to necessarily be in a relationship with her? And this is pretty fresh after I just got out of a relationship. So in my head, I already knew. Like, I knew my answer before I even talked to her. Like, I already knew that I didn't want to be in a relationship for a little bit. Not that, but for a little bit. I didn't want to be in a relationship. But I just lied to her. I was like, nah, I wouldn't. Because I knew that's what she wanted to hear. But, yeah, I lied to her.
Man.
I said, no, I wouldn't. And then, yeah, but I definitely didn't do her the worst way or anything. But I could, but that wasn't her fault or anything. And it's not like it didn't even end horribly. Like, it just ended. But
I was hoping you would give the audience some tea. Like,
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, like I said that there was some things that I did that it's like, okay, I understand why you thought that I wanted to possibly more with you. Like I did some stuff for her for Valentine's. I'm a good guy. That's the thing. I'm still like a good person, but it's just the bad part. I just wasn't at a point that my actions, like I'm honestly, I was never really that person. I'm not a hoe, bro. I'm really not. Like that life really was never for me. But it's my actions didn't reflect the mind state that I had.
Okay.
I was at a mind state where it's like I don't want a relationship, but my actions were very sweet. They were like relationship actions. You know, like I would get her I got her like medicine once. You know, when she was sick, I just dropped her off at her door. Got her some Valentine's stuff once. So it's like, you know, I understand why you may have been a bit led on, but there was a point where they asked me, and I said nah. Like, there was a point where they asked me, like, "Oh, do you know what?
What is this?"
Yeah, and like I told them the truth.
Okay.
I was like, "Nah, I'm not." So, but still, I would understand. So that's the most I'd say that it's like I feel like I'd be like,
that's
that was more so that was my fault. But again, thankfully it didn't end horribly or anything. It just ended with us not really continuing on it in that manner, but no hatred or something.
Real. Okay.
So, yeah. I'm happy that I don't have anything too crazy.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, that's good. Do you? Do you have any?
Like when I was the problem?
Yeah.
I'm not problematic.
What the heck?
I'm kidding, guys. No.
Do you actually not, or you're just...
I mean, I feel like...
Don't hold out on me now. I told you mine.
Okay, fine. I feel like the worst thing I probably did was probably just like, I don't even think it's bad. Are you anti-ghosting? Because I think ghosting is like not that serious. I think that's like the worst I've done.
It's good. I mean, all girls ghosts. I'm not saying that I agree with it. I don't think it depends on how deep and how close y'all were. Because I feel like I soft ghost sometimes, but it depends on your reason.
Yeah.
As well. Everybody has their reason. Everybody has their life that they have to worry about. So I wouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world, to be honest.
Yeah, when I was younger, like freshman, senior in high school, my smart ass mouth got me in some trouble.
With like guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never really did nothing crazy.
Okay. So you say ghosting was like your craziest?
Yeah. I would say like ghosting and then probably like some of the words I've used.
What's some words you've used?
No.
Bro, give at least one example. It's not like these are... Do you think these people are going to see this?
LOL.
No, they're not going to see this. You made me give a whole story. You made me give my whole story, and you're going to say
nothing like... Because, you know, I think you're supposed to treat all people with respect.
Okay, of course.
You know, I would have to say, like, there have been times where I didn't use respectful language. And then it just, like, led to an end.
But you're saying that was your... So this
yes,
is
like, that was, like,
my
answer. Like, that was, like, my fault. Like, that was, like, the reason why, like, shit ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said something you shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Did, like... So to this day, those are, like, things that never, ever got fixed. Okay,
there's no fixing that needs to be done. I mean, that's just in the past.
Yeah, I just mean, like, did it end there? Like,
like it ended.
Okay.
It ended there.
Okay, I feel you. But, yeah, that's my question. That's my answer, sorry, to your question. Yeah. Was what it was. You move on. Life goes on. And do you have any more?
Any more questions for you?
No?
I just wanted some tea.
Okay. I hope that was good enough. Yeah, I'm genuinely not a guy with that much tea. I'm really not.
Me neither, honestly. Like, I don't got...
Hopefully that was something
very
for you guys.
Very simple, unproblematic life.
I'm not the worst. So, yeah, that's episode 23 of Talking It Out at an hour 13. I've just about always hit that mark. Somehow I always hit that mark. But that's episode 23 of Talking It Out. I hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and outro yourself real quick. You can say the same stuff, or if you want to say socials or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Like
y'all
that.
can follow me on Instagram at TERRY.KWAMO. It's my name, Terry Kwamo. One and only, you know what I'm saying?
Tight.
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all know where to find me. Talking It Out on every platform. They're getting rid of TikTok soon, apparently.
Oof.
So y'all better get there quick. You feel me? Find my other socials, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. It's all Talking It Out. So you guys could keep up with me there, even if they do get rid of TikTok. But yeah, y'all know where to find me. My personals, I'm.grown. I don't really care if you follow that or not, to be honest. I'm more of I care about the Talking It Out. So if you want to see some funny notes, every now and then, go over there and follow me. That's where my pictures and stuff actually go up. We got my dog cameraman MK behind the cam.
Man Boston.
Fastest man in Boston. Shout out to him for always helping out. Kevin couldn't be here. He has an exam study for tomorrow. Actually, studying today, but it's tomorrow. So wish him the best of luck. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, or afternoon. See y'all later. Deuces. All right.
That was cute.
If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, like this video right now, and turn on the post notifications. I know I just reminded you. Do it.
Fake bitches hate it. Real bitches love it.